here. StaticGorilla, obviously bringing that Nova the way we want to see it. His Sentinel Loki has been carrying recently. It's been going crazy, because I used to think Skrull was his best character. It's the Sentinel, bro.
It might be Nova.
It might be Nova.
Yeah, we need to adjust that. I think we could have supered right there. That's unfortunate. You could have went for 2. You had Skrull in the back. At least 70% on cap, and then get Iron Fist off the table.
Yeah, and unfortunately for StaticGorilla, it goes a little bit too aggressive here. This matchup can be extremely annoying for Nova. Not to say that Nova loses, but just that if you're careless, Cap is extremely good at beating careless Novas. If you throw out too much pulse, if you try to box jump a little too much, Cap's whole kit is designed only with beating those things in mind.
That's true, that's true. But I mean, this team as well, Iron Fist with the assist and Cap, that's kind of hard to approach.
Oh no. Iron Fist should not be getting hits like that. That was a mid. That was a mid. That was a mid too.
Yeah,
that's the same side mid.
Hey, that's his best poke.
I know, but
that is the best thing he has.
It's not like a mix-up.
Other than his assist. He has good overhead too.
I mean, yeah, but he hasn't used it yet.
He probably won't get a chance. Actually, I don't know. Young Legend doing a great job right now.
This is the star of the show here. StaticGorilla, let's get it. Tried to go for the throw. He mistimes it. Oh, we still got another chance, and there it is. Got a dash.
That was a great X Factor cancel from Static here.
Beam, beam, beam.
Ooh, you try to get that dash. You got a little greedy.
Just beam immediately from standstill.
Ain't nobody going to notice that little micro adjustment in your dash. Like, just beam.
It also makes it drop. You just have to you just beam. Still good there, though. It's going to be close because hard drive kind of sucks, especially in X Factor, but it does manage to keep him in.
Using the stand M, especially when you're in the corner. That's definitely the correct call. You can't grab a demon.
Look at the name of the opponent across from you.
I can't wait for Legend to come in and be like, yeah, that's my son.
You expect a member of the Legend bloodline with Akuma on anchor to block on incoming. If they touch the floor, you already know. And it's the correct thing to do. No shade.
He's on his Gohan shit.
Yeah, 100%. You gotta know.
He said, I am my father's son.
You have to know, bro. Young Legend off the races, though. Straight in again. Spends the 1 meter, and that's all it takes to kill.
Ooh, look for that backside of the hitbox right there. Static has to get the Skrull going, right? Because Sentinel can... I think Sentinel's good for like 2 characters for Static if he needs to add the most.
For sure.
But Skrull, if you get 1, I think we're in good business here, and this is a great start.
Yep, no X is correct. If you want to X, you can here, but I don't think you do. I think you just like, you're good, yeah.
Oh, no, just get the whole squad killed.
I mean, you had the right... I think he did everything right until that weird fly in the mix-up.
Oh, no, he's sleeping on Young Legend here. You should not do that.
I mean, I definitely agree. This 2 games straight here, StaticGorilla. Listen, he's been playing too much 2XKO. He needs to get back in that Marvel grind. You're letting it slip right now.
Oh, man. Can't you play both?
Yeah, for sure you can.
Play both?
Decent cross up there. Is able to find the connection. This is what we need from Static. This is that look. I don't know what we're getting off TAC.
Got the extensions here. Looking good so far. Resets. He was expecting the tech forward. He had the right idea.
Yeah, tech forward is the right timing, though. He's able to get the cross up there. Missed out twice in a row, but luckily he's able to come back down to earth with a hitbox. That's a pretty decent open up.
Okay. This is all Static needs right here. Just that one character. Hello? Yeah, not going to block forever here, especially in this game. Good adjustment there. And pop the 3. I think that's correct right there.
Yeah, leaving it in a weird spot here. I think, yeah, just barely alive, but I think you get guaranteed chip there if you want. Missed out, though. The Iron Fist Super doesn't start up in time.
Just don't get hit by another DP.
Interesting. Had to pop the X there. Had to try to escape. Demon Flip was attempted. There's the throw back into the corner.
Hey, Static did the right thing, though. At least he X-Factored.
That's true.
God damn it.
Missed out on the combo. Still managed to get the trade. He's going to snipe out the Sentinel here. Gets the extra bit of damage, though, on the DP. That's a smart call from Static and is able to put a game on the board. We were kind of hating, but that's a W.
Good job, Static.
Two more.
Yeah, let's go.
2 more.
Good little snipe there, a little bit of damage. That was almost godlike.
He had the right idea there, too, because if you go for the human rocket punch too many times while the drones are on the screen, it's not going to work out. You have to just dash up and go for heavy there. Fortunately, quick little low. Gonna work out well. 2 meters in the pocket, and that'll definitely do it for our boy Nova.
Very commanding lead now for Legend here. I like the hard tag. I don't really feel like you have too much mix with Iron Fist in this squad. You can't go Tatsu overhead.
You have the roll. That's actually low-key ridiculous.
I was talking about Iron Fist. Iron Fist got strike,
he
throw,
got nothing,
overhead. That's what we got. Go X Factor. Can't get up to both, but we'll take Cap. I mean, you go through Cap real quick. Iron Fist is sitting on half health. It's a good look.
Yeah, it's all. I think it's always better to pop with Super-Skrull here. Cross up, finds the hit. Jump loop does not work there. That heavy pushes him a little bit too low, but still gets the punish, gets the finish. Game time.
It was cool, Static. Oh no, snipe!
Let him die. I know it sucks, let him die.
Oh my god. Oh, you let them both die.
And he just Tatsus! Oh no, the Tatsu is a little too aggressive there. Level 3 still built up. He should do it.
That's Akuma.
He's gone.
He's gonna explode, watch.
Oh, yeah, hate to see it there from Young Legend. But the level 3, the death penalty, 2-2, now Static. One more.
You know,
he's in there.
You know what I wish? I wish that when death penalty kills you, that you explode like 0. Like, you know, it would just feel better. Yeah, it'd be like, you know what? Like,
respect.
All right, that one hurt. Damn, that one did too.
Deep cross up, meter already spent. Because we have the Tatsu, though, it still works out.
Trying to keep the pressure. Good block from Legend here. I like the spacing as well, the tempo. Tatsu almost finds the mark.
Static is low-key cooking this game.
Yeah, dude.
I know he's down a character, and I know he just dropped his combo, and I know that super's not going to work. But low-key.
He said, I know his command throw's not going to hit.
Nah, he's good. Low.
Oh.
Nice block, though.
Command
Good
throw
block.
would have worked. Anti-ground kick, nice.
Oh, no. Young Legend might have just sealed the deal here.
Come on, Static. Bring this back. You got this. There's no DP to worry about. Just watch the dive kick.
That's all, right? Nice tag.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
That tag might have sealed the deal here. Captain America, with 2 assists behind him, is just going to lose?
Yeah, one can kill. That was sick, bro.
Yeah. And it leaves you mid-screen for a better mix-up, too. That's the most important part.
He needs some negative energy. J-Bat, you right. Static, you ain't got this.
Oh my god. Safe and simple. I like that.
Yeah, man. There was no heat behind it.
That
was just
was resourceful Hayden. Down heavy in the air. Trying to get something rolling here. Jump S is going to find the mark. I mean, it's going to need a reset still, but I think we've guaranteed stuff on Iron Fist.
He's not going to finish this.
Yeah, he can.
Nah, he's going to get it now. Oh, I got to be careful with that.
Still fine. Good push block.
You just can't get hit by the stand M, right? The Iron Fist should never catch you on the ground.
Oh, and another cross up to find the mark. The 1v1 coming up here, but plenty of meter for Young Legend. The dash under, not going to work out.
Good air jump H right there. We'll stop the charge right there as well. We should be looking for the teleport at some point. Just demon him. Oh, no.
Barely connected there. Got the push block to get away. Down heavy, and is able to get the extra little extension. I don't think we build enough meter for level 3, though.
It's good against Kuma, though. Now after this, you just need to watch out for the snipes.
Super again.
You're
Guaranteed.
100% correct.
Guaranteed chip, StaticGorilla. He said they thought I couldn't do it. He said I spotted 2 games and they thought I didn't have it in me. That's a banger. Yeah. First match of the night here is going to be Treekilla. We were talking about Trish a little bit, and this is going to be the Trish off the start. On the other side, Mechwarrior obviously rocking the Thor. One of the best to do it with the character and playing a very strong Thor shell, obviously Dormammu. Arguably the strongest pairing for Thor.
I like that. Dormmamu?
I stole that from somebody many moons ago.
Well, whoever did that. Yeah, shout outs, man. You know, we can't be forgetting about that. But, you know, it's good to see Treekilla here. We got to see a little bit of them last week as well. And, you know, it's good to see Trish. That's the main thing. We're like, this character's still in the game.
That's very true. Listen, character that sometimes can have some struggles here, but almost is able to convert. It was a little too high for the ground trap to get there, though.
The super jump confirm with Trish is pretty tough, and I can only imagine how that feels on Parsec, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it can be pretty difficult for sure. Tetsuo UMvC coming through. Appreciate you for the 3 months. Thank you very much again. Appreciate everybody who's been coming through with the support already tonight. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but I mean, Treekilla plays a very unique team, right? These are all characters that we don't see across the board very often in today's meta.
That's true.
You know, but I'm happy I get to see some Skrulls, some Trish, and some Task. And now we got Thor on the other side, but as we've always seen with Mechwarrior.
Mustard Pie, you already know how much. I don't need to say it. Thank you very much, as always.
He said thanks for the pie. Oh, you already know the deal, man. Trying to sneak that command throw in there.
Yeah, high-level stuff from the Thors, as always. That's something that you'll see from these players who have been sticking with Thor for a very long time. If they find any kind of touch that doesn't convert into a full hit, they're always going to scout out for the command throw here. But with 49 seconds already passed, make it 50, no characters down. We're going to get the DHC through here. And Trish continues to take decent damage, but off of the tag, again, all 6 players still alive somehow.
Oh, no. I thought we were going to get Flame Trap into X Factor here and try and take one away, because getting rid of Task would have been good. But
I like that start.
Yeah, for sure. It's good to see, though. I think Taskmaster, he matches up pretty well against Dormammu just because of shield skill in general.
Yeah, I think it's one of those classic matchups where it's like, I think Dormammu does extremely well once he starts getting rolling, but it can be a little difficult to get established, right?
Yeah, for sure. Just getting that first hit, getting the mix, and then getting everything going, and then you can like go into the lane play with Task.
All 6 agents, don't test me, gamer. Straight in. He's gonna get the super, not quite enough to kill though, but with the DHC, maybe just enough. I'm always a little awkward about that picking up, but you know, it works out.
It does drop from time to time. I'm actually not sure why, but Task has fast enough projectiles to get the job done here.
Yeah, I think the big thing is that Trish's super is a bunch of individual projectiles. It's not like a beam, and each individual projectile has its own OTG state, has its own like instance of OTGing to pick them off the ground. So there are gaps between the projectiles. So when you DHC, depending on your timing, you can DHC at a time where one of those projectiles isn't picking up and your super just passes by.
It feels random as hell. Let's just be honest. Let's
super
keep it a buck
weird.
real quick.
Yeah, super weird.
Let's just keep it real there. But I mean, with her and her kid as well, like her scaling on her normals are ass. Let's keep that real. But the super is really good. High voltage does a lot of damage. It's just her normals. It's the same thing as Storm.
True.
That's it. Like it's unfortunate because if she can combo off air throw, a little bit more better damage, we might see more of this character.
Metabud says, hey guys, sorry Tong's not there. He's chilling with me after I redeemed our date. Okay, first of all, I don't know if you redeemed his date. Second of all,
like that?
Give him back. What the, what the hell? Oh no. Tetsuo UMvC, by the way, coming through with the direct contribution to the Mechwarrior, $28. Thank you very much. That puts us over 50 already in the middle of the first match here. Thank you a ton for all the the very kind contributions to this. Nova Prime coming through with a sub as well. 19. I can't read numbers. Yeah. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you.
Where's Tong tonight? Load management. You gotta take a night off.
He's at TwitchCon. By the way, TwitchCon is where he is. Make sure you check him out at the iBuy Power booth. It's gonna be fun.
All right, Remora. Thank you.
More with the gifted sub. My butt sweats. It's true. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Sharper coming through with their own sub with the Prime for the first time. Thank you very much for that one as well. Super DHC. Gonna go into the Stalking Flare. Trish, have a little bit of a tough time here. That was a sneaky and great assist call from Treekilla, though. Being able to sneak a projectile underneath the Stalking Flare. A lot of the times you can get that quick hit and be able to, delete it. Obviously, Dormammu loses it the second he gets any kind of damage.
Hey, man. You miss every shot you don't take, so we got to take those for sure. We got double super right here. It's set up, and the little delay there on the Legion arrow. I like it here from Treekilla. We're looking pretty strong.
Super fall through, and it's just enough to kill here. It's going to set up the trap, and actually check out the round trip. Doesn't go for any kind of weird tag shenanigans, and maybe should have, because Thor is going to be able to find the hit and close out the Trish.
That's for Asgard. I felt that one. Keeping it meaty. Oh, trying to go for the command throw, not expecting the jump there. Now it's time to get crazy. Got the X Factor 2 popped. Rolling hook does not connect. That time we go for 2.
What's funny is you said it's time to get crazy, and he kind of just stood perfectly still. Didn't really go too aggressive. Kind of just chilled and played the footsies and ended up getting kind of a nasty whiff. Because I agree, normally, it's time to go a little nutty.
You got to go for the teleports. It's time to eat a 50-50 from full screen. Like, let's keep it honest here.
Nah, he was just hanging out.
Yeah, for real. He said, you know what? I'm gonna tone it down. Just a scorch. Oh, look for the trap. And that's the one thing about Thor is Strike will go right through the trap. So you don't even have to worry about those most of the time.
Yeah, once you charge, you're able to get straight on through. Situation can be a little messy here, but Thor is very, very good at being able to control that chaos, obviously.
This is like the pace I play this game, man. Just super slow and lame.
Boring as fuck.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You should see my Viper matches in Street Fighter 6.
Nah. Nah, low and slow is good, honestly. I mean, both teams kind of want to do that. How in the world does Thor overforce a situation against Trish? Has to play it slow, has to kind of cool it off. Goes for the DHC into Dormammu, who's a little bit better. And you can see the second Treekilla sees Dormammu go in, starts using that dive kick a little more. Knows it's up to them to try and set the tempo now.
Oh, yeah, no, you're 100% correct. But you got to shout out that hard attack right there. The perfect time to do it on the teleport hit the Treekilla. Now we can keep Trish alive. The jump back here. Okay, he's trying to look for the teleport. You see those little jump backs?
Yeah. Nice and chill. Got the launcher just, but I cannot believe you had enough hit stun for that to work out. But it does end up working out in the end with a meter still in our pocket. A little greedy there to not actually go for the super and kill the Taskmaster.
It's so worth going for the super right there, man. You cannot play around with your food, especially in this game. You can lose the whole game if you lose one character, just like that.
But with a one-frame release of the spells there, is able to get the extra extension. Misses out, though. The jump S doesn't quite keep us high enough for the launcher.
We're looking for the chip set right here. No hard tag. Just enough there with the teleport from Skrull.
Uh-oh.
Just like that, yeah, right?
Somebody in chat about 5 minutes ago said, Mechwarrior's free to Taskmaster. And I'm thinking about that chat message now.
It's just in there.
This is happening. A little bit of damage, level 3. Death penalty is going to be the choice here with 25 seconds left on the clock.
It's such a brutal super, man. Hard tag, right back in the task here. Treekilla, he could get back into this.
Going steady. Again, is a very tough choice to have to make here. He's going to go for the full DHC once again. Chip starting to add up here, but Taskmaster gonna have to make a move. I think you just, okay. It's okay to lose the character because Skrull needs to be the one in. He has the best chance to get back into this.
You need to pop this X right away. Time is ticking down here. Shout out to a nice try, NSA. Good to see you. Oh, okay. Tried to get meaty with that.
That's all you needed to do, though. Back to the ground. It takes the shot. Treekilla had the exact right idea. Kept it locked down. Forces a defensive X Factor. All they had to do was burn 5 seconds off the clock, which I know seems easy.
That's forever.
Very difficult to do. But, I mean, you got about as good of a look as you were ever going to get there.
Yeah, for sure. You were going to be able to do it. I mean, like, listen, you just had to get the task before he got one of your characters. Or not task, excuse me, Super-Skrull. Oh, Mechwarrior feeling that to me, bro. It's been a while. He's itching.
That's true, but so far, hasn't really had opportunities to be able to set it up. This time we were low enough to the ground, but fortunately the horizontal. There's just so many particulars with her combos.
Yeah, dude, they're all hard, man. It's not easy, right? You can't just go into super and cut it short. Sometimes you should, but against Thor,
Especially in a matchup where you have another zoner waiting for you, you want to save that bar to be able to potentially go for counter supers to punish, be able to go around harvest potentially to be able to have lockdown. A lot of stuff you really got to account into this one here. That meter in the pocket is extremely important.
Yeah, especially with this team setup. If you get the 2 and you get the lockdown with ground harvest hard tag, you can set up the unblock.
Ooh, what a good read from you there. It was Commander.
He was itching, bro. Like, I mean, Thor obviously can fly and everything, but he's still like a pseudo grappler in my mind.
Missed out on the shield skills. Had they hit, couldn't quite convert it. It's going to go into the Stalking Flare on the ground, but it's too far for the snap.
I was thinking that, yeah. If you were a little bit closer, you're able to get that off the board. There we go, another Stalking Flare here. Trying to get the pressure. You got to get that hit if you can get it away. No matter what, you're always going to get hit by the Stalking Flare. It always feels inevitable.
Oh, very deep cross up there. Is able to find the S, but now it's going to be another situation of trying to control the K. Oh, is what I would have said. Super-Skrull, not quite out there yet. It's going to be the Taskmaster to take that extra damage in the level 3 to go for the DHC. Chooses not to.
For the Super, a little bit of damage here. All up the scroll for your tournament life, at least for losers. Oh, what a read from Treekilla.
Okay. Popped it.
Nice delay.
I appreciate the wait a lot there. Didn't want to go overextend and go for anything a little bit too crazy. Extra bit of damage as we go for the DHC. Mechwarrior on the Thor is able to take the victory, though, is able to overcome what is a pretty tough point matchup. I think that Thor, I think the hard part is that neither of those characters really can do anything to each other. Thor is too good at breaking through projectiles for Trish to really try and go for any kind of zoning that leads to an approach. And Thor is so good at breaking through projectiles that Trish can't do any meaningful zoning. So we're just like setting up traps and calling assists and just being like, no, you do it.
Yeah.
Max has been impressing the hell out of me recently. I don't know what it is. I don't know what has changed, but this guy is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, he's always had good results, but they have just skyrocketed as of recent. I'm talking top 8 after top 8.
Trying to put the fear in people with that hold, right? That's it. It's just like a little change. Shout out to Dr. Walk It Off. Thank you so much for the sub.
Snap through, went for the dash past.
Nice watermelon Sentinel.
That's kind of like a little more purple, and that's not the right green.
I don't hate it, though.
Oh, it's a nice color.
Oh, that was sick.
It's a good cross.
Yeah.
Straight in once again with the Super. Clean it out.
Hard tag. Okay. Just by the drone here. I've always felt like Viper struggled against Hulk. Maybe not right here, but maybe the next game.
Yeah, I asked Tong about that a bunch, and he says that he thinks Hulk destroys Viper if he has drones. Drones is like the difference maker in that, in his opinion. Which I mean, I agree.
Armor, I mean...
Which is funny because he plays Hulk with no drones, and he, he beats Vipers, but you know. Pop the X, though. Went for the touchdown. A little too far. Had the right read on the air throw as well, twice in a row. Right idea, wrong place, unfortunately, for Max.
I don't know. Nova looks so confused going after. The hits were coming out the other way. That one got crossed up. Okay, Max.
Yeah, I actually don't know what happened there. Very nice. Human rocket punch. A little too fast for the human eye. Tries to go for the cross up there. The javelin was a little too far. It came in at a pretty toxic angle. But unfortunately for Nova, he's a very low damage character solo. This is 2 touches.
This might be 3.
Now I think it's guaranteed, because after the pop of the Super, you can guarantee a second Super. Because this next Super, unless you have a burst option, is inescapable.
Oh, the air jump. Oh, not in time. Yeah, great call from you right there.
I think maybe she can burn kick. Like tech forward burn kick, maybe. But I don't think it's fast enough.
I don't think it's fast enough as well. Remy, I don't know what you're talking about, man. People are just here to play Marvel. Why don't you play?
Remy doesn't have to. Remy got nothing to prove.
I know.
That's Remy. That's Remy, best in the world, Martin.
He said, put me to grand final.
Shouts to Remy Martin.
That's the homie.
Well, pick up, extra extension there. Vergil already out of the way. Boy, Vergil kind of decimated on that one, not gonna lie.
He never had a shot. But that's like the Tony Killa classic, right? Like, let's go down
Losing.
0-2 and then win.
Why did you just...
No, what I'm trying to say is, we'll go 0-2 and then he like runs it back.
Where's back?
He finds his groove.
Interesting. Dash up with the gamer charge twice in a row. Pops the X. It's not gonna work. Max. Let's do it. Just like that. 2 games in a row. Brandon, if Tony loses this one, you're cooked.
You cannot come at me for that.
You're cooked.
You have said that in the past, too. We're cooked.
Okay.
Okay.
No, like, okay, like, show me.
No, okay.
Show me the proof. We're together. No, absolutely not. I'm not taking the fault for that one.
I believe in Tony.
Switch up with the colors. You would think that Viper would be powered up because this Wednesday was Mother's Day. The release of Viper in Street Fighter 6.
Is that Mother's Day?
No, but it's...
Oh. Yeah.
You guys made that joke. I thought that was a funny callback that you were going to riff with me on. Nope. You made that joke. I hate that he just moved on.
I didn't make that joke. That was Cola, bro.
And you remember it now.
You think I'm that clever?
Gamma wave for the finish.
Yeah, thank you.
Take the kill with the team super. Love it. Okay, got the throw. And the DP is able to stop the startup there. C.Viper never had a chance, but unfortunately, mistimes the combo off of the drones.
Yeah, had the DHC there. Maximum Wesker, you're looking for the X. Oh, found an H.
Oh, missed out on the Gamma Wave, though. Still is able to initiate with the armor pretty well. That was not a combo, but it's a very good string of pressure.
He's on the S. Hey, we still have Wesker. All right. Tony's about to bring this back right now. God damn it, Tony.
Yeah, you're bad. Plenty of meter, plenty of X Factor. Definitely enough to kill here. Gets back to the ground and actually goes for the TAC. Too greedy from your boy Tudamax, but I respect it.
How does Tom do that shit? Oh, that was kind of sweet. Another one. Gonna spend it all here. Okay, we're looking good.
He did not need to do all that. I respect it, though.
It was so worth it, bro. You got X in the back.
Yeah, but he could have just done... Never mind. Pop the X here.
Tudamax doing the thing.
Oh, you cursed Tony so bad this set. This is on you.
I ain't do shit.
There's blood on your hands.
I didn't play the game.
3-0 Tudamax.
He's been playing Street Fighter 6, man. Viper just came out.
You don't know that.
For sure. Because those things were not cheap back in the day.
All right, let's see a JVD full screen on the other side. I like Fullscreen's team. Unfortunately, it doesn't have like any kind of like extreme anchor, you know, which is one of the nice things, one of the cherries on top for this team. But I feel like Doctor Strange gets the job done.
He's kind of a pseudo dark anchor, right?
Yeah.
Like all it takes is just that one snipe, dude, and then you're able to take out the whole squad. So like Strange can get it done, but sometimes you're not even gonna get to that point.
Couple drains, unfortunately, take a lot of meter off the table here. Sentinel can be extremely useful into the Morrigan matchup. Like you can see, players like Ray. Ray will play Sentinel second against Morrigan players a lot of the time because Shockwave into Snitch is like one of the best 2-meter ways to clear the screen and guarantee a block on the ground.
Oh, 100%. And obviously, if you have the movement with Magneto, you're gonna get at least 2 to 3 looks at that point.
Yeah.
I'm with you. That's a Ray thing. I see him do it all the time. But you know, anyone who plays Magneto Sentinel.
Somebody chat said they were close to being financially irresponsible when $1,500 Eve statues went on sale. $1,500?
I get close to being financially irresponsible once in a while.
1,500 irresponsible?
I bought a laptop.
What's the
once.
most? That's not on the same level.
Okay. What were you going to ask, though?
I don't know. Either way. Throw on the other side. Ends up getting the kill. X Factor already popped, unfortunately, for JVD. Not going to have anything else to be able to fight out. I was going to say, I don't feel like a laptop is on the same level as a statue because I feel like you get a lot of usage out of a laptop.
You get so much better usage out of a laptop. I still have it to this day. I mean, I don't know if I could do 1,500 for a statue. It's not. I do 100. I do 150, 300 at max.
$3,000 playmat, says Werewolf Boy.
Whoa.
No, you're crazy. I ain't got like that. JVD back in the mix here. Has switched up the order here, so he's going to have that Sentinel second, like you said. The hard part about this strategy, though, is that you do have to survive until you have 2 meters, which is extremely difficult.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you got to get Magneto out of there. Yeah, you're not going to stand a chance against Morrigan right now. Okay, got the throw. Look for the Oki. Oh, good tech backwards there from JVD. Shout out to Mr. Rascal coming through with the sub. Appreciate you very much.
Yeah, good to see all the new homies coming through. Straight in with the DP, and that is actually enough to kill. Sentinel, unfortunately, kind of sucks. Life total not quite there.
Now you lost Sentinel, so you don't even have that mix-up available to you.
Yeah, I mean, you do still have a pretty good 2-meter use of stability into Shockwave and potentially going Sphere Flame, or even just Finger Laces on the ground, but running out of life to be able to play with on that one. Chip is going to start to add up here for Magneto. We're going to have to just brute force the meter, I guess.
You got to do what you got to do. I mean, as long as you have X Factor still, the meter, you know, you can get that back. But, I mean, right now, you know, Doom's just so hard to approach with just Dr. Doom by himself without any, like, real assist. You can't even call EM Disruptor like that right now.
Looked for the foot dive, had actually a very good angle there. Unfortunately, things don't work out. Dr. Doom gets caught out and finishing shower. I think it's a little, no, just in time actually.
It was perfect.
Looking like it was going to be a little late. Normally, I would like to see them like a little bit more above Morrigan, but you know, when they're that close, I guess it makes sense.
I mean, especially we got the X Factor just for that little bit of icing on the cake, right? There we go. Early hit for full screen. No, but we got the drop here. Got to clean that one up, Brand. Because you can kill Magneto off one touch with Morrigan and assist.
Again, not being able to utilize the actual order of his team right now because so many soul drains are connecting. Just got back to 1 meter here as his Magneto dies.
Sentinel, can you survive? What a cross up from full screen. That was sick, dude. Okay, I see you.
Yeah, committed with the last foot dive there. That should do it. Unfortunately, JVD is going to be down to just the Dr. Doom, who, well, he is a very capable anchor. I'd say he's the worst best anchor. He's in the top tier of anchors, but he's the worst one.
He can get it done, 100%. He has solo mix on his own. But can you get to that point? Great start, an adjustment here. Damn, that all worked, man. Good.
Yeah, everything coming together. Still has the X Factor. Doesn't even need to pop it, really. I don't think.
Yeah,
probably should. Sucks, but you got to.
See, right there, if you had the double hidden missile tech right there for the double super, you would have been good. But now you got your X Factor. You built the bar back here. You're good to go. Doctor Strange, one touch. Doesn't have X, so he's kind of in a bad spot right now.
Oh, and that bad spot has just gotten a little bit worse. X Factor looking to run out here, but it doesn't matter. There's 4 bars on the table. Gonna spend 3 straight away. JVD back in the mix here. If we can stabilize and be a little more patient with how we call our assists in the initial like opening neutral, I think JVD is looking really good.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You got to keep Magneto alive, right? To that 2 meter point like we were talking about a little bit earlier. Well, that's not looking like that.
That's not how you want to start it, no.
No. Dude, it's crazy how like Morrigan can transition from like a defensive style to offense so fast with the shell kick dashes.
Okay, was able to regulate the height and get back to the ground. Unfortunately, JVD, I think we tried to buffer a dash, but if you get too close to the ground, there is a minimum height on dashing there. So Magneto lands and just ends up swinging a button instead of dashing in the air.
Little missed plank action right there.
Push
Ooh,
wave.
that all comboed. Okay, now you got the hit 2 available here. Yeah, use the missiles to the ground. Keep it super simple and steal some meter while you're at it. You're a thief.
Hey, as you should be.
It's too good.
Set it up once again. Same side, keeps the pressure up. Chip continuing to follow through as we are going to be able to get the clean finish. Dr. Watson, by the way, coming through. Good to see you, homie. Shouts to the.
Using the photons to clear the screen here. I mean, we just saw last game that JVD was able to make it happen, but it's looking kind of bad right here.
And you can see that's part of why we use I, because we don't need any more projectile. That was the X Factor to fall, knowing that it was going to cancel their upwards momentum to be able to get to a height to DP, was actually so sick from full screen.
The little fast fall right there, yeah, that helped regulate the whole combo. I saw that, I was like,
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I mean, though. Oh, dude, but here we go. Back into the next one here. Xpeels faced off against Paradigm. Straight away, Mr. Team Super himself gets the hit, follows through, and there it is. 2 buttons for the execution.
Okay, X-Men Chris on a tear. Should we call him Xpeels? Is this what this is now?
I was saying it that one time.
Now one time?
Yeah, I mean, that is what it says on the top. I'm just reading the teleprompter on that one.
All right, Ron. Yeah. Oh, try to get the lariat there. Paradigm got a little bit of work to do. That's not how you do it.
I thought he was going to go for the infinite, and I was about to pop off.
Were you?
I was like, let's go, Chris.
I think you X this. Actually, might not need to. You got big boys.
That was definitely not the super you needed, though. I agree. I actually don't think you needed to X that, but definitely should have spent it in another way. But luckily, I mean, you still have a favorable matchup here.
Was. I'm a big fan of getting the first character killed and then X Factor in the second to ensure the death there and leave it all up to them. Damn!
Oh no, tries to read a jump and loses everything. That's gonna be a cleanup from there. Oh, it's moments like that those are the easy parts with Dante. My opponent messed up so bad that I get to push launcher. You know how sick that is?
You have a year to confirm.
You get to do anything you want.
Real talk. Here we go. Paradigm about to turn it around, man. We're going to get this Dante out of here. You don't want to deal with that jam session nonsense.
Yeah, that and the Team Super obviously super strong, but unfortunately the Gamma Wave a little too active. Isn't able to get the Killer Bee off of that.
He should be able to do it with Lariat.
Yeah, I think you can do it with both. I think it's just the timing is a little weird when you use the Gamma Wave, just because it has so many hits, it's so active.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to take that little bit of damage there, for sure, but that's about it. TSC on the side, getting the Arthur in here. Okay, we're going to opt for the install, hard tag, save that for later. I think that's a cool little thing that Paradigm does, where he gets the install, saves it for later, so he doesn't have to, like, fight to get that space in order to do it late when he's in the anchor position.
That's true. Straight in with the heavy axe. Still has the jam session for the extra little extension here. This is an underrated pairing here. Dante, Haggar on point with Dante second is extremely strong, actually. Those two are an amazing pairing.
I think you can even swap them around, right? Like, having a defensive assist for Dante kind of allows him to almost do whatever he wants. Little leg drop action, more than enough here for X-Men Chris. Nice try.
Jumps back knowing the DP is coming smart.
We've seen it before. Paradigm will hit you like 10 of them things. 3?
There we go. Commits with the Gamma Charge there. And recognizes because of the height, it was a little bit weird. No reason to do anything too extra. Just goes, doubles in with the Gamma Charge.
Ooh, not today. Maybe he was trying to buffer DP right there. That would have been a correct call, but Armor still would have probably blown that up.
Yeah, level 3 also could have potentially come out. There was a lot of stuff that maybe could have interrupted, but unfortunately it doesn't work out. As Paradigm, he's going to go for the swap, actually.
See, I like the speed on this team versus the big bodies, for sure. Like, Dormammu, able to get out of the corner pretty easily. Doom, you know, he can do it as well. At least Doom at canceling lights definitely helps out against Haggar a lot.
Oh, yeah. The only rough thing about this, though, is the point matchup. I really don't like Haggar into Hulk.
Really, why not?
I just feel like Hulk's armor is really, really good. As Haggar, I feel like there's nothing that you can really do that's sneaky that Hulk can't beat. You jump, he just throws you. If you land, you try and go for pipe. He has 2 instances of armor to beat you. Gamma Charge is better than a lot of things you represent. As far as a point matchup goes in the head-to-head, in the Street Fighter matchup, I like Hulk every time.
They basically want the same thing. They're trying to find the grab somewhere, right? Other than just the Gamma Charge. We're looking for pipe instead, but we're not going to get to see that. And shout out to 4 Pentagon coming through with the sub. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed some Marvel tonight.
10 months, homie. Nuvik also. 20 months. Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
Picked up again with the Team Super. Aye. No more meter.
Got it.
Just the one, okay.
Yep. No, he had more than enough. At least for the sake of Hulk. His combos do take a long time, and they build decent meter.
You gotta be careful about when you push block there. Paradigm obviously knows for himself. Lands and gets the throw. That was so sneaky. Just random task coming through with the sub as well as Mecha Fanboy. Appreciate y'all both. Thanks again to everybody who's coming through with the support tonight. We look for the throw, gets the low. Ends up getting the air though, actually.
And then just that little bit of X factor probably helped out to the point we can probably keep this to 1. We're going to spend it. Why not? Dante has to go. Leave this up to the mayor here. I mean, this could be the next OCB we see from Dr. Doom. We've already had one tonight.
I feel like with X Factor on our side, though, yeah, Paradigm's going to have to slow it down, which is really unfortunate here. Commits to the butter gun too high in the air, and that is a clean punish every single time. That should be the result.
Damn, Chris. Okay, I see you, man. You coming out fighting tonight.
19% of the chat believed in Xpeels and was able to get paid. Respect.
Y'all just made some money.
Your example, not just because, I promise you, we see on average like 0.5 Trishes a week. It's not. It's like Treekilla and River, and now I guess Idom, and like Angel Bags who enter sometimes.
This will probably never happen again.
It's all the Trishes on the planet.
This is more rare than a Scoregami.
Well, hold on. Don't get me started on Scoregami.
Did we have one last week?
No.
We'll get there. We'll get there. It's unfortunate. Like, Idom's definitely one of my favorite Dante players, but I do enjoy that, you know, any character from Devil May Cry besides Vergil in this one.
Oi, TAC finds the mark here, and Maru drops the infinite, actually. That's a crucial situation you kind of have to approach on. But still, that brings Maru in. And we'll have the Morrigan, 4.5 bars, just chilling. Trish, not somebody who can really brute force past any of the stuff that Morrigan's putting up.
It's a real weird give and chase between both of these because Maru doesn't have missiles, right? And Trish can avoid most of the stuff from Morrigan. She can kind of stall out a little bit, but you kind of almost want to approach in a way because we're just going to build Marus with Phoenix over there. So it's, you know, a little difficult.
Hatsune Mike with the sub, by the way. Great name. Appreciate you for the sub. Hope you're enjoying yourself, homie. Thanks for the prime. That's a banger.
Hey, dude. You got to call how you see it. Lightning legs for the lockdown, standing low. Man, I wish Viper had the standing low in 6.
Straight through with the level 3. Worth it to spend here. Idom. The big thing, Dormammu and Strange can potentially have some opportunities to be able to get aggressive against Phoenix. Trish, not so much. Trish is the character you're the least afraid of when it comes to the bird for sure.
She can kind of run away. That's all she has going for her. But trying to get the approach, her one benefit is she has the best dive kick in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, and situationally, depending on how the pop happens and if you have your X Factor, you can go round harvest, but that's a very meter-dependent thing that's also extremely particular here. But we do manage to find our hit and get a little bit of extra damage.
Round harvest is so good when you have a team that can set up unblockables. Right? Kind of like the Green A's team back in the day and whatnot with Wesker. You could definitely do it, but I mean, it's a lot of work. X Factor here. Okay, we're going right after Strange. That was a great call from Maru. We almost had it.
Soltake coming through with the sub. Appreciate you, homie. Thank you.
Yeah, Idom's bleeding here, man. And we need to have some meter going into Phoenix, even if we get there, because time is dwindling down.
I think the nice thing, though, is that you have X and your opponent does it. So if Trish is able to live for just a little bit longer, you're going to be able to pop the X, get a lot of your life back, and invest some of your meter to get aggressive here. But it looks like, there it is. Ooh. That's what I was waiting for. Finally finds the launcher, pops the meter, and is able to get a lot of extra damage here. And with that extra damage, extra health coming back for Strange, there's maybe a chance.
I don't know if we have enough time here. You need one hit, and you're not going to get it, man. Clutch from Maru here.
Yeah, found the cross-up, was able to execute on the plan perfectly. Idom definitely had the right roadmap and did the right thing, going for the launcher, investing the X-Factor when he did. It's just Maru played a little bit better at the end.
I thought we were going to get a character change, but I respect that we're sticking to our guns here.
For now, it's ground traps and chilling. Finds the dive kick, actually. TAC maybe on the menu. Instead, it's just going to get that extra little extension. There it is. No, you do not. You don't. Okay. I was like, dude, so Dorm's Infinite is so hard. So when I see people go for it, I'm like, nah, you don't. You won't.
It's not worth it. Trish has an Infinite worth going for. At least in my opinion, right? Like, you can kill off it. She's sitting in 2. I mean, she can definitely do it.
I don't know how hard it is, though.
It's not tough. Oh, that was kind of sick from Idom there. Didn't quite hit.
Sparty's doing the Infinite at Evo France. Sparty's a freak. Respect to the other guy, but that's not normal. Humans have trouble with that Infinite.
Sparty got it like that. Oh, but we're still, man. If you can get the approach here on Morrigan. Oh, we're giving up Phoenix. Oh, that was too dangerous.
Extremely close here. Oh no! It maybe needed to pop the X Factor.
You seen what happened is Maru got that Morrigan call right in before she got hit, and that's the only reason she got 5. It doesn't even matter. She's still.
Yeah, I mean, double lockdown supers, kind of ridiculous there. Stalking Flare as well as the round harvest. X Factor never even had a chance here. We do have that extra little metered option come through.
Oh, we got rid of the trap there as well. That was a great H projectile. Solstice kind of hit its mark. Trying to get a little bit more aggressive. Not going to be the case here. I mean, Idom can stall now. These Haggar get out of there, bro. little bit more damage. X Factor's going down there. Instant overhead now with the low.
Yeah, everything coming up our way now. Mara with the deep cross up there, but we're able to escape, and now with no way to actually stop Trish from super jumping, like she's in a pretty good spot to just be able to chill up north.
That's all she has to do. Dive kick on the way down, take a few hits, do it again. Oh, that connects. Good job.
Yeah, just like that, all good to go. By the way, I saw somebody in chat say that Angelic does it all the time too. So you have listed 2 EVO top 8 players that play Dormammu. These people are not normal. They're good like that. I'm telling you, it's very, very hard. Just because 2 of the best players to ever play the character do it doesn't mean that it's easy.
You don't make
I promise it's hard.
You don't make an EVO top 8 by chance.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there's no way. You definitely put the work in, and you got it like that.
Yeah, listed 2 of the top 5 Dormammus of all time and be like, they do it.
Yeah,
bro.
It's not that hard.
They're crazy. Both of them are nasty.
I'm not like you. All right. It seems like Idom is okay with... Damn!
Yeah, he's fine. He's so good.
Good job. He's okay with Mario getting the 5 bars, right? Like, he doesn't want to overextend himself early on.
Paradigm, that's what I'm saying. Paradigm says he can do it, but it's not worth it because it's rough. I respect.
Nova have a TAC infinite? Yeah, he does. It's not that bad.
I think every single character in the game does.
I've seen the Strider ones. I never even attempted those.
Nova's is not too bad. Nova's is the classic. It's a little weird to get to the ground, but once you do, it's free.
Yeah, you're just keeping that rhythm at that point.
Yeah. Back down to the ground, quick on the meteors. Not much meter to be able to play with here, but does get the pop, at least in midair.
That was a favorable pop here. Do you have the spells, though? That's the biggest deal.
Yes.
This is going to be your look. No! Did not get it, just out of range. Yeah, you're not safe. There's no way. Even jumping in this game against Phoenix, she hits at the 45-degree angle so well with the TK trap. It's actually insane. Maybe a change here. We're going to stick.
I think you stick it out. I actually, truly, Dante might be better. Trish is not the problem here. Oh, Trish is the problem.
Trish is the problem because it's obviously character comfortability, right? And Dante allows you to do so much more. You get so much more mix with Dante. His damage is better. You know, utility with Jam Session. Jam Session going into Phoenix. That's a big deal.
And again, this is something we talk about in Street Fighter, 2XKO, Marvel, every single game. Sometimes it doesn't really matter what the matchup is either. So whether it's a better or worse matchup, just picking your stuff sometimes is good. Being able to find the teleport there, this is the comfortability for Idom. This is just what he's used to.
You can't compare just practicing in the training room with thousands of hours of reps with a certain character. They're not the same. Shell kick, almost finds the mark, almost had the happy birthday there as well.
It's weird because the hit stop on both characters is really extended, so it's hard to know when you get to the ground and how to keep them both in the combo. You saw there, Crouching Light actually whiffed from Dormammu. She's so small that actually goes behind her, but she's right inside of him.
That shit sucks.
That's kind of like how Dante Crouching Light whiffs if you're too close to her.
On Storm.
It whiffs on Morrigan too if you're too close.
Well, that ain't whiffing.
I'll get on that one.
That's a direct hit right there. All right, but now you got to get the charges, right? So that's basically the key to victory here is get your charges, get the mix-ups, something with Inferno. Favorable pop. Oh! I respect him for going for the tech.
Martezama gets pushed back. Straight in with the cross up there. Nice block from Idom. Tries to call his assist. It does not work out on the start.
Damn, what a block, though. That sucks, but the block was great early on.
Unfortunately, just too many layers to have to deal with here after the transformation. That's going to be Maru finding the standing heavy and finding the finish. 3 games to 1. Idom definitely looked better after the swap to his main team. No surprise, but I do appreciate the Trish, and I think that he could potentially go far with it.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. You know, just getting some more tournament sets with her. Obviously, he's probably played her before. I don't know that, but
we're back in.
We were all there then.
Oh, man. Let's see if the marriage buff can help out Mr. B-Man the Big Hero. Mr. B-Man the Big Hero.
He's married now. Congratulations, B-Man.
Huge congrats to B-Man, and it's paying off right now. That's a clean neutral win.
That's good.
It didn't help the combos, but, you know, his neutral.
In life. He won.
Straight through with Gamma Wave. Oh no, and unfortunately, that super stands you straight up and he peeks his head up into a drone.
He says the coast clear. Ooh, okay, good double jump out of the corner there. That's like one thing Dante players do like to do is double jump on income.
Yeah. But that's the high-level Dante stuff, is B-Man does a delayed double jump, because everybody expects you to be mashing it, low-key.
It's just so you can see if they try to go for a throw, and then you can counter it afterwards.
Yeah. Let's get a jump away. Super, same side.
That was tricky.
Was looking for the touchdown afterwards as well. Standing medium, the gut punch there. And there it is, we've got both. Unfortunately, doesn't have a way to convert it, though. Didn't have any more meter.
Hit here for 2 to max. I think whatever it takes, you gotta kill him, but no, missing out on the ODG. A little late to the party there.
Stand heavy. Ooh, actually a nice opportunity there with the throw attempt. Still manages to get the punish afterwards. B-Man with the T. Okay.
Okay, thank you for not making us watch that.
That was a West Coast TAC.
But you dropped it though? Okay, we're back in. Little push guard in between, kind of got you killed for 2 to max. I think you'll be all right.
2 to max here. I feel like you definitely want to get your team in the different order here, but I think Sentinel fights Dante pretty okay. It's not too bad.
It's about even.
Yeah, it's just the hard thing is that you don't really have an assist. That Nova assist does not count.
No. That's only in the corner only.
That's why you play Pulse, though.
Yeah.
No key.
Pulse works.
Charles Marvello, you should play the Pulse. I'm a believer.
Remember we were talking about just having the right idea, know when to do the bolt cancel. See that stand M confirm right there? Like, it's really weird when you go LMH into it, you kind of know, but MH and then having that like awareness to go right into a bolt cancel immediately. Oh, he beat canceled.
Yeah, that's not something you see very often there. DP heavy actually goes through, but Dante box jumps past and mashes the crouching light. Well worth it. Be able to get the kill there. B-Man, first game in the bag.
See, I like that. He's doing hard stuff during the match. Like, he's canceling fire or a reverb shock in the middle of it, and that's not easy.
Super only gets the Hulk. Luckily, the Incredible One is just big enough to be able to soak all the bullets.
Low profile him. Ninja Stars. Oh, man. We'll take that throw. You reset the neutral.
Hop over, double charge, nice tech. That tech is a big win for the Hulk player, but unfortunately can't tech the secondary one as we're just about out of life here. Luckily, Deadpool, while he's not a super high damage character in certain situations, it's not going to take much to finish off the boldly dressed man.
Joe fix it.
Joe fix it!
That's where it's from.
Production, yeah, he's right.
Yeah. Lucas a fact checking real quick. He'll be like, you're wrong, idiot, and then just move on.
Pass the pass. Oh, empty low. Unfortunately, there's a lot of characters that empty low is going to clean you up. Nova, not very good at empty low.
It doesn't even matter. Nova's not going to even get a chance. And reset the teleports, too. Very smart from B-Man.
Use the third teleport there. Very smart. I think, yeah, I was going to say, I think it's a little late.
It's going to get a little tougher. 2 to max here. Looking for the throw. Okay, we're right back. No, if you had a little bit more bar.
Yeah. Knowing that wasn't going to get the meter, though. Definitely smart. Unfortunately, that should be the end for Sentinel here. Not a lot of life to play with, and obviously we have a great DHC, $1 million, one of the highest scaling. I think it's third, not DT. First, if you are in DT in terms of max scale damage.
Yeah, when you have DT, that's definitely the call.
Because the only one better than it is Hulk Rock. Gamma,
is it really
Crush.
Rock?
Crush is the second highest behind DT $1 million, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
Well, it makes sense. No
Low-key, I've been making so much shit up today, though. So it might be another just lie.
Well, I mean, the thing is you're saying it really confidently. So, like, you know, the biking one, you almost got me after.
Dude, I was so sure I saw that today. I was so sure. Man.
Oh, yeah, great jam session call here from B-Man.
After max scaling, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It does so many hits, so it's always going to get max scaling. Oh, we playing chicken? Damn, I wish B-Man had a level 3 on deck, because that would have worked.
Oh, max intellect Modok beam is up there, too. You're right. It's up there.
What a chicken guard and a throw from Max. Oh, not quite there. Trying to catch in between. Got the throw.
Trying to ice him out. Kept the lockdown. Oh, was looking for the throw, but couldn't quite get close enough. You hate to see it.
Cross under. Dude, that 50-50 is so tough to deal with. If you ever had a chance to block that consistently, you're just basically guessing side at that point.
Sonny, the difference is I'll say I'm incorrect. Haha. Nice see the shots there from B-Man. Was able to get the 3-0. Good stuff. Listen, the marriage buff has done its duty. That's what you needed. This is a new B-Man we're seeing. This is Mr. B-Man. I did beat production. I beat production in Hydro Thunder by 0.1 seconds, and we still talk about it to this day. This was at Festival of Frights. Shout out.
Oh, shit,
years ago. Years ago. Almost 3 years on the dot ago. Holy moly.
It's like, remember when I beat you in Rush 64?
I whooped his ass. You try to race boats with me, dog?
See me in Wave Race, though.
Pop the X gets the punish. Luckily, Dr. Doom drops out, but the fabulous Zucchini is able to get the pickup afterwards. Pops his X Factor to try and regulate the combo there. Unfortunately, unfortunately for the Zucchini, that's a quick foot dive on the other side. Fullscreen can equalize here.
Fullscreen's in good position now. I mean, you're able to get Hulk out of here. TJ doesn't hard drive all that often. He should have there.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I know that he believes in himself, so you definitely gotta, sometimes, even if you believe in yourself, you gotta mash it.
The best part about what Fullscreen was doing is he was so decisive in what he was going to do on that mix. Like, there was no hesitation in the game, right?
A throw, a shoal extension, misses out unfortunately there, but loop scoop, never missing out, 5 months in a row. Good to see you with the prime, homie, thank you.
See, I would still not count TJ. Okay.
Yeah, he's gone.
Wait, no,
no,
we're back.
Still good. Gets the spin.
Shit.
Almost had like a that was about to be a desk combo there. Got the one hit of the eye and gets the punish afterwards.
Those situations you don't generally practice, but it's nice to see when someone's able to convert something like that. What a call out from Fullscreen here. Buttergun right into the chip. Night.
That'll do it from there, unfortunately. Quick little pause, just, you know, for the fans. But that's 1-0 in favor of Fullscreen here. TJ has to get the hit at 99. I hate to put that much pressure on, but, like, if Morrigan starts to get established, this is going to go south really quick.
You can get outzoned so hard from Morrigan, though. So, yeah, the 99 seconds, so important. Almost had it with the rocket punch, but we got that command throw back in there.
Yeah, so smart with the tech chase there. Of course, with the rocket punch. The dash into the very late launcher is crazy.
That was for fans.
That was scary.
Yeah.
That looked like it was going to drop, but it ends up working out either way.
Air dash out, waiting patiently. Buttergun to cover your approach, though, just in case. Ooh, can't cover that.
Well, good effort, good hustle from Fullscreen here in game 2, but unfortunately, straight back at it again. Picked it up, and that'll be 1-1. The fabulous Zucchini. We're still in this.
You know what that reminds me of? You ever play sports and then like someone, your coach will be like, good hustle, and y'all are like, lost.
We're down 15-0 in the second right now, bro. We're about to get mercy ruled. Nice use of the throw. Gets us back down to the earth. Fortunately here, no time to set up the eye, and a little bit too hesitant on the Morrigan here, but does manage to send the shell kick.
Super jump over. Okay, good awareness right there from Fullscreen to kind of a low profile the Haggar assist. You know it's kind of coming out there.
That had to be an execution error. Using that meter is such a huge loss. Now having no bar to be able to go for the Astral and using the rocks here. I feel like I haven't gotten to see very much Doom Assist. I'm finally getting to notice these rocks.
Rocks have helped out Fullscreen immensely so far. Ooh, assist here. Can take care of it. A little bit of damage. Not going to lose Hulk. Getting away with the hard tag as well.
I can't. You didn't deserve that. Almost got the confirm with the drop kick is full send. Sonny's having a chat says it's the same energy as people going, good answer on Family Feud when they're so wrong. True.
Nice try.
That's exactly it. Nah, it's a good answer, Steve. He's like, Look for the air there. It's going to whip straight back into the super here. Full screen, pops the X. It's definitely the correct decision. Good answer, Steve.
You're wrong, bucko.
That's Family Feud. I never think about Family Feud. That's a funny ass show.
It's been years.
That's a funny ass show.
Oh, man. Well, at least TJ still has the assist in the back. That could probably, I'll take that. Oh,
that
shit.
was a deep cross up. That was super sick.
He's still getting hit by it. There we go. Got
Jump
Astro
X.
Vision.
X. Yup. Ooh, that was a good push block.
It was late, too, man. Perfectly done from full screen here. I like that he's still keeping the pressure on. He's still not trying to run away. He's still trying to just waste out that X Factor 2 time.
And Haggar, unfortunately, time of death, 22 seconds. There's no faith in this one. Yeah, there you go. What can I say, man? He's not winning that one, bro.
Hey, listen, sometimes you know, right? Every ball player goes, yeah, we know.
Got the connection again. And off the eye, of course, we're able to get the drain. That's what I was talking about when it comes to the assist and being able to get those extensions. Super important to be able to set up the drains.
Take that. You take away the chicken from literally TJ because he can't guess with a super at some point if he gets a gamma charge.
I'll do it though. DP Zucchini in a tough position now. Requiem, good to see you, by the way, homie. Thanks for the resub.
Just remember, this is not Blitzcrank.
Same color, different robot, unfortunately, here. The way and goes for the rocket punch. Full commit on the hard drive.
Oh, my
that
God.
was almost one of the sickest confirms I've ever seen, but unfortunately, it's just not going to work out for him here. Fabulous Zucchini with the X Factor still running down. Is going to leave it down to a single character. No, still has the whole. Still has the Sentinel and gets the tag.
I like him saving Sentinel for last. At least if you get like a straight throw here, you have your OTG. Haggar can do a little bit of damage. But this is looking kind of rough for TJ now. Okay, staying low with the confirm here. TAC just to ensure that. Yeah, just level 1. Keep it simple.
Yeah, at this point, really not much you can do to lose it. Just got to play safe and solid. That was a disgusting late cross up there on the rising jump light. Wow.
Dog is way too good at this game. That was disgusting.
So unfortunately there for the fabulous Zucchini, the 19th edition, down to the loser's bracket. Full screen, looking kind of ridiculous on that one. And it was across the board with all the characters there. I think really Dr. Strange was the only guy that wasn't going to bat pretty actively. Dr. Doom and Morrigan both contributing kind of heavy on that.
Hey, listen, Strange did his part. That assist.
A bit earlier today, if Living Legend can continue the potential momentum here. Snap round start. Legend does snap round start against big bodies a lot of time, and I actually low-key love it.
Legend did not want that smoke.
Chris doesn't care. Chris doesn't care about that extra meter. That one bar, what's he gonna do with it? That don't matter to me.
Well, I mean, he's doing really good right now. Going with the snipe awkwardly. Yeah. Now we're gonna go after the Vergil. I think that's the correct call.
Teleport timing perfection. Unfortunately, she mistimes it just a little bit. Doesn't actually get the full confirm. And of course, the Magnum gets the anti-air.
Yeah, that's why you're not worried about bar, because a flamethrower it builds a million bars in one combo.
Sick of that move.
I know you hate it. You're a flamethrower.
I don't know what it is. Oh, deep cross up there. That's the Legend classic. Misses out on the combo with the Akuma, but unfortunately, Sona mashing on the crouching heavy. Definitely needed to be the standing or that standing medium.
Oh, good box dash. Almost had it with the H there. For the X Factor now. Teleport. You got to be careful with those because you can grab them. Level 3. Oh, shit.
Unlucky.
Lucas did that today. He goes, you want to watch me play Wesker in Resident Evil 4? And I go, yeah.
Let's go. This house has been on its Resident Evil stuff recently. And so is Living Legend, 1-0. Commander Redfield, as well as Albert.
Man, don't be putting his government out there like that. Just come on, Wesker.
And Sona actually going to consider going for the swap here. He's actually going to commit to the Phoenix Wright. So this is a team we see a ton. I don't know if this is Phoenix Wright's best team, but this is a Phoenix Wright team we see a lot. People really do play this quite a bit.
Phoenix may cry?
Worked out. The wrong Phoenix, though.
Yeah. Luckily you got the Sparta brothers in the back, right? If things don't go your way for Phoenix, you're okay. Oh shit!
Toss out the goggles, dashed away, sets up the Maya, and full evidence now, and looks for the tag, but unfortunately that's going to be a whiff punish on Dante. Chris's launcher just not quite as good as it needs to be, though, to get confirmed from there.
He's just a normal dude. He's trying his best. But the way this team works, though, is if you get the hit, you TAC, you go into objection mode, or whatever it's called nowadays. I forgot. Turnabout mode.
I was going to say, we're in trial right now. Trying to get the turnabout if we can. There's a super, and he's going to go for the DHC. Left, right, potentially.
Ooh!
Very late cross-up works out. I think you had to try for the TAC there. And unfortunately, no no OTG there from Living Legend. But one thing you can never do, there are some truths in this world. You never want to get into a throw war with Living Legend. He will win every time. He won't stop. He will throw you in the end. He has a character with 2 command normals. He's going to keep pressing it. For good reason.
Yeah. Isn't Flamethrower back heavy?
Yeah.
Yep.
And the stun baton is forward. But here's the turnabout. And we do have X Factor, actually.
Yeah, you need the X there just to save. Rhino charge to get out of that. It's just going to take one to be guilty.
There's the air-to-air. No, misses the launcher. Oh, no. So much damage off the table. That should have been the end.
Teleport same side. No. Legend went backwards there. Okay, someone in good position at least. He got Wesker off the table here.
Unfortunately, though, Phoenix Wright is going to have to build a full new case, and that was an ill-advised tag. If we had more resources, maybe. But unfortunately, now it's looking like it should be the end here. That's going to be the demon, and it is going to connect. What in the hell is that from Legend?
It was worth it. Anytime I get to see a Legend demon, I'm here for it. Let's keep that on us.
That was a sick setup.
Yeah, it
Actually
was. That was kind of nice.
Like that.
RNG not too bad for Sentinel here. It's crazy that Phoenix just throws a surf bot across the screen, though. Oh!
Turnabout quick this time. Oh my God, said he did it.
Okay. And then the fact is you didn't even have to TAC. You got the Sparta boys in the back. Like, this is kind of an optimal way to go into turnabout mode early on.
Found the hit and definitely should spend the 3. If you can't kill before it runs out, yeah, it's just going to guarantee it. Full trial ahead here. Asona Lin is going to be able to get Wesker. I didn't think that the things that Wesker has done would be able to be tried to corner wall.
They said, Albert, you know what you did, bro.
I don't know if he does.
You know what you did. He did some bad shit, though.
Decent searches there. He's going to go for the jump forward. Tried to jump over the DP. Couldn't quite get there, though. But luckily, Phoenix Wright is able to pop out, which does save both characters.
Oh, this is the comeback character for Legend here. Can't relax yet. Another demon's going to connect.
No!
Two. Not enough. Don't lose it now, Legend. Don't lose it now. DT the correct call here. Get some of that health back while you can. Same side.
Teleported, same side is beautiful. No, mistimes the next interaction, unfortunately there. Living Legend able to get 2 demons off. Sona, unfortunately, built a good case and wasn't able to execute to get the able to get Albert, but unfortunately, all 3 of those evil guys on that team, only 1 goes down. Who is that guy?
He doesn't even have a personality in that game. I respect it, though, Luke.
Mr. Pickens, JVD. JVD back up to bat here. See if we can get a better shake and stick on this one. Oh, not the best start there. Very lucky that both characters actually didn't get involved with it. But I do like this point Akuma. I think the point Akuma is a little underexplored just because he's so strong in the later stages and is a good X Factor anchor. But I think that might partially be biased because we do have a point Akuma player locally. Shouts to Fredo.
Yeah,
TNS cameraman.
Yeah, he can definitely get the job done, like you were saying with the damage here. But I mean, one touch off a throw from Doom and you're smoked just like this.
I think, though, that Point Akuma needs pretty particular assists. Like, again, to shout out Fredo on this one, I think Fredo's playing one of the best teams for him. It's Akuma, Doom, Strider. Because Strider with Akuma being able to go for DP is actually a really, really big deal.
I agree. Justice, Gilgamesh would have to be playable because Battle for Big Bridge has to be in the soundtrack. That was my mind.
The Final Fantasy X cast sucks. Mods get him. No way. I got to ignore Marvel for a split second. That's a crazy one. 10 is a great game and the cast is good. Except for Waka. That guy's weird. Doubled up with the H's. Love to see it. JVD should be able to take the kill off of this one. There you go. Gravity squeeze.
He's like, stop. I like him. Oh, y'all are good. Y'all are good.
For reference, mods never get them when I say get them.
Yeah.
I know you guys know, but straight away was looking for the air-to-air. That was a great idea with the throw. Was a touch too far away. Things doing a great job with the demon flips, actually staying evasive here.
If we can find a way to get a demon flip fireball and get the approach after to open up the overhead, man, I think we're good.
I.e. demon flip. Able to get him with a dive kick there. You love to see it. And of course, the OTG assist, because why not?
Oh, look for the setup. Okay, got the jump after another throw here. Pinkus's air throws have been on point.
Yeah, I think it's one of the things you got to have, especially with a character like this as Akuma, who, again, Akuma doesn't necessarily have great mix, right? Like his neutral presence is okay, and he can get okay incomings, but as far as like high-low, left-right, he's not really like that.
Yeah, it takes quite some time, and you definitely need an assist to kind of follow you up here. And hence, the Point Akuma team. There we go, working with the air throws again. No OTG. Beam at the timing there. What a meaty beam call from Pinkus. That was sick there. JVD had no chance with that. There we go, we're tying it up here now. Raider Maroon, if Akuma had a Dempsey roll, that shit would be insane.
He don't need
with
that.
The Epo.
Don't give him anything else.
The Epo?
He deserves nothing.
This game borderline anime anyways, why not?
True. Straight away. Tried to jump up and actually go for the air throw. Was a little too far off.
Oh, the chase down, almost had it. Look for the S in the follow-up here.
Commits with the fireball twice in a row. Manages to find the low, the crouching medium. That's all you need from there.
Yeah, and more than enough to kill because of the health totals of Akuma here. Keeping me, got the follow-up. Yeah, gotta protect that helmet.
Love that, using the flight to get those extra couple hits just because. So you get one more rep here.
You still can't go 3-1, but we're going to go after Wesker instead.
Which I do think is probably the right call. I think that Dr. Doom and Wesker are similar types of anchors, but I think that Wesker's a little more volatile. So yeah, I think cutting out the volatility and playing against something that you definitely have more comfort against, because I think that everybody has played against more anchor Doom, right? Because everybody plays it.
Yeah, for sure. Spear Flame. Okay, a little bit of damage. Another one, but you got to remember the way on the way. Oh, projectiles on the way down here do not connect. Shockwave, gonna find Smart. Oh, we got some big damage coming up here. Yeah, easy X. No, it does not connect here for JVD.
Too far on the jump light. Good push block. Had the hit, didn't commit, was fading backwards as well.
Jump and rocket punch probably would have done a lot of damage there. Low tech. Defense kind of holding up here for JVD. Just punt him.
Love that. TAC. Put yourself down. Doom Beam connects, and that really should do it. JVD, this would have to be catastrophic. I'm talking like accidentally disconnect from light rocket punch, ladies and gentlemen. To be able to get the finish. JVD, that's an execution error, but I respect it.
There's just something about the rocket punch hitting in neutral like that that just always hits for me.
He said, I'm taking it back. This is Marvel 2, baby. Just random rocket punch just because.
You saw that pullback in? The traction? That was sick from JVD.
Yeah, good convert with the jab as well.
Checking meaty, Maglass on the way down here. It's a good tempo from JVD now with Magneto. I think he's kind of found his pacing.
Oh, you're cheesy. You're cheesy. Oh, you're cheesy. You won't do it again. Okay, he's fine. He's just going to opt for the kill this time instead.
We might do it again. Oh, that's what you get.
That's absolutely what you get.
That was like equivalent exchange, bro.
100%.
You got like 4 of them.
Nah,
like,
you deserve this.
Yeah.
Well, your karma's rebalanced once you lose Magneto, but you deserve to lose this character, 100%.
Ooh, oh, if you would have stayed grounded there, you would have been good to go, but a little too fast. Wesker can definitely fight Dr. Doom.
Yeah, with a beam of his own, absolutely. The scary part is just when drones get started, because, see, just like that. It's a situation where you are caught between crouching to avoid the drones and standing to block the overhead, so you know you're going to have to take more than one layer there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Especially with the drones, man. You're multi-layered, and depending on how fast you are with your actual movement, you can get
What a block, though. That was actually crazy. Unfortunately, couldn't deal with the second layer. X Factor is popped. JVD going to try and run away, but that's the throw.
Mr. Pincus has a shot here. 1 bar should do it. Got a little early. Still got some of that X Factor. You gotta watch. If you can. No shit. No hard drive?
Yeah, unfortunately, he's not going to spend it here. I mean, when you have X and your opponent doesn't, I think you should hard drive every single time, especially against a character who can't reliably do some weird cross-up stuff, because all of Doom's cross-up stuff is obvious enough to where you have time to audible out of your hard drive.
Yeah, I mean, because you have the X Factor if you hard drive, right? You just get out of that moment. I was thinking about, you know, trying to frame trap the actual X Factor itself, but not on Sentinel.
Yeah, I think it's right. Rated Maroon, by the way, coming through with the sub. Fortunately, with the sub to Whackbot. Appreciate you, Raider.
Where do y'all find these?
I just be typing them in.
Yeah.
I dabbled once just to see. Nice trade. About plenty of time to fly. That's going to be a punish.
No, not quite. Got the unfly in time, not in range.
I thought we were close enough.
It looked like it. Ooh, got the fade away. M almost. He had counter hit there, so he had a little bit more time. Shout out to the most dangerous Micah coming through with a sub for 26 months. Appreciate all the support.
Are you actually, though?
Yeah, I did.
No, is he actually the most dangerous?
Maybe. That's their name, so I only have to believe it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I got to go off.
The 2 oh, no, in the 2-to-2 situation, JVD going to be very little meter left over to play with here. But still, having that X Factor is going to be the difference maker for both players now.
This just in, Micah said yes.
Respect. Gotta do it, I guess.
There's the hard drive we were talking about earlier. It does connect. Maybe going to see an X here. Great adjustment and patience from JVD.
Okay, 2 more to go. You know there's a defensive X Factor coming here soon. Went for the jump in heavy. Good push blocks.
Oh, a little late with the M there. Great throw from Pincus.
That should do it. Oh, that's not going to do it. It's still not going to do it.
We canceled a little early there. Jump air-to-air H, man. Woo.
Canceled the super. That was 2 weird situations in a row that potentially were going to throw the game away, but we are able to restabilize in the end and still get the finish. That's all that matters. Let me see if we still got some of these. Codes are already out of the way, which I appreciate you all for, as always. But, you know, remember, potentially do direct contributions as well. Still beef up that prize pool for these players.
Okay, Tyler K coming through here with Demon Hunter. I'm excited to watch some Demon Hunter. Obviously, Tyler too, man. Tyler's been on a tear for the last like 6 to 8 months. Like, he's had a really good year this year.
He's even gotten to the point too where he's starting to play some other stuff as well. I mean, he showed off the Spider-Man a couple times, which looked okay. I know it's his side stuff, so he doesn't have to be perfect with it, but it looked pretty good.
It always feels like players that play like a Dante or a Zero always have a side Spider-Man team.
Yeah.
It's like, why not?
Oh, and it is 16, by the way. Happy birthday, Tyler K, whose birthday was recent. That's fire.
Happy birthday, bro.
Nintendo coming through with the resub. Appreciate you as always. Straight in, though, Demon Hunter, bringing out the character that everybody loves to see from this guy. Obviously, the Jill is fantastic because we are going to go for that invincibility. Gets the actual hit on Zero, but didn't want to pop X to try and convert.
I don't know whose jam session was whose at that point. They called him at the same time. They were in rhythm.
I just know that Demon Hunters is the red one. I'll try to keep track of that.
See, that's how I know he's my GOAT.
That's the best Dante.
Yeah.
Try to go for the knee drop there. Pushes away again with the reversal super. It's a little bit of chip damage there, but unfortunately, not much chip damage on the other side. Tyler K says, give me everything.
Dante's still taking a lot of damage here. Gotta look for the double jump. That's why you have the H lightning. Lockdown here. Oh, you were never getting out of that corner.
Did block the initial overhead, though, on the fuzzy stuff. Recognized the situation and was able to, defend correctly. So even through the loss, still some light shining through for Demon Hunter there. But that's Tyler K, game 1. Maybe not for game 2, though. The release of the Buster potentially here. Misses the OTG, though.
Okay, we're back in. I mean, that's all it takes is generally just 1-0 hit. You got that first character, but as soon as I spoke, but we got it back. And no, not another drop. So unfortunate here. No shot. He interrupted with light kick, or jump light. Usually that's a Buster charge normally.
Yeah, jump light is, I mean, that's one of the hidden things about Zero, is that Zero has some of the best lights in the game. You just don't get to see them because a lot of Zero players aren't very good at switching buttons. And the modern Zero players have gotten good enough to where, they are, the top level Zeros use those light normals still. But
Buster swap is hard.
there was a time where you didn't really get to see the light normal from Zero, despite the fact that he has like one of the best crouching lights in the game.
I mean, you don't ever have to use it when shit like this happens. Oh!
Perfect.
Okay, good alpha counter from Demon Hunter here.
Actually perfect play there. Is able to get the extra extension as well. Chooses to go for the snap. So now if we get this hit, it's definitely going to be an X Factor, which we do.
That was just in time. I thought the swords were going to hit Dante. At least you got the follow-up here. Able to help regulate it.
Not Xing is definitely interesting here. He's going to believe in the high-low, and Tyler K going to fall for it. Smart stuff.
It was good, Dante.
No.
It was a good time.
If you're falling down on top of Jill and she's been on the ground for more than a second, if you press a button, you die. Because somersault is an unbelievable move.
We talk about it from time to time. That's like got to be one of the best moves in the game. It's just attached to Jill.
Yeah.
There we go. H lightning. All right. Able to get the assist out of the sky. Jam session just out of range, but we got the air throw follow up here. Damn, again. Just couldn't quite hit.
Don't get out of the way. Went for the dive. Not going to work out. Oh, no. And there's the heavy. Shut up, Hug.
Yeah.
Back down to the ground here. Tries to commit with the pizza cutter and manages to snipe the double jump. Do we commit to the snap again, though? We saw it last time.
It's 0. I think you kill through. You believe in your mix.
Nah, we're taking care of the Vergil.
Oh, I don't know yet. Oh, tail end of the lightning. I don't know, man. I always thought about this, like, if I played Zero like that, or if I could, like, I would just try to kill through the team all the time.
That's true. I think it's just it feels scary. Even though you know you're in full control, the thought of X Factor 3 Vergil, definitely, it gives me the creeps a little bit.
Man, that scares the shit out of me thinking about it.
Stayed with the Helmbreaker, couldn't quite connect, releases the Buster and goes straight in
Damn.
for the Sogenmu, but from full screen, knowing you have the X Factor, that's a guaranteed kill. That's an amazing confirm. Smart heads-up play from Demon Hunter.
Decisive, man. Like, going right out, install into, he caught off the Buster release. So, like, the awareness to see that and confirm it, yeah.
Just an update for anybody watching on YouTube. Twitch chat is currently discussing who would be a top-tier fighting game character out of the cereal mascot.
Oh.
It seems the consensus that Tony the Tiger would be armored and broken.
Tony would probably be broken.
Which is true. You guys are right.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's messing with Tony like that. I'll keep it a buck.
He has double lariat.
No doubt.
For sure.
No doubt.
Followed up, is able to get the OTG. Working out beautifully here. Straight back into the corner.
Needs a few more, but the drop. Okay, got the Baby Buster instead.
Even there, the reposition was so smart, recognizing that you're able to give a little bit of space. You have tempo and priority. Releasing the Buster there guarantees their assist doesn't come out, even if they do try to fight back out of it.
But can you catch this Jill, though, man? Time and time again. Never mind. Great hit, Tyler. A little bit of follow-up. We're good for this one.
Somebody said, Toucan Sam got the Fruit Loops, though. And I just hate it so much.
Oh, we can confirm that.
Followed up with the X. Definitely the right decision.
He might not even have to go to X Factor on that. He was so low to the ground that he could have been confirmed.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But still, better safe than sorry here as we go for the stand light.
Well, if there's so much scaling on it, it never would have killed.
Yeah. There, luckily in X Factor 3, you're able to fall from damn near anywhere to be able to confirm that one. As long as I feel like you're like normal jump height or below, you're good.
Here we go. Okay, Dante here. Trying to make it happen. Same side. Hammer does connect there. Caught the tail end of invincibility.
I like this too. Was in DT for most of the beginning of that combo. Was able to get out of DT to utilize the cancel for a second time and has the level 3 behind it. Demon Hunter utilizing all the resources so damn well, and that is Tyler K to losers.
Man, oh man. He had the perfect set. The conditions were met.
Yeah, they're gross, man. Jasmine Pinkett coming through the gifted sub. Appreciate you, homie. Thank you very much.
Look pretty damn good tonight.
Why are you guys saying I'm wrong? You don't boo me. I'm right.
You should. Yeah, you boo him. That's fine. That's fine here.
Raisins ain't it. Sorry. YouTube comments, do you agree? I need to know, because this is the first match top 24. Y'all fuck with raisins? Because I don't. They're not good. They're just not good. Sorry. I don't know, man.
It's so great because they have no context. They're going to be like,
that's
what?
That's all the context they needed. Straight in with the level 3, takes the kill. Maru, one of those modern Phoenix players, never afraid to spend the meter, and for good reason. It's definitely the correct call to get these characters out of the way.
Prodigy will spend too as well.
Of course.
He has his moments, but obviously you need the character lead.
I forgot that Prodigy had Phoenix on the team because I see the Psylocke hair.
Your brain just did some things.
Auto-completed it.
Oh, good jump. S almost had it there. What an interrupt from Prodigy.
Oi. Clean connection there. Is able to go for the snap. Sets up the trap and back to the same side. That was kind of nasty. Hit him with the anime stuff.
Hell yeah. And on top of that, Phoenix staying at 5. You're able to get her off. Oh, no air throw attempt right there. We'll slow down here. I mean, Maru's just trying to find it here.
Yeah.
It's really hard. You need a soul drain combo, so keeping Morrigan alive is pivotal.
Any hit, though, where you can convert into light DP that doesn't kill Morrigan is a drain.
Oh, yeah. As long as you got your X Factor, too, as well. I mean, there's multiple ways to do it. You could do it with the forward H.
Yep.
Or forward medium, excuse me.
Yeah. Any of those command normals, as well as the DP into the X Factor, does manage to get the drain there, but Prodigy calls the assist very aggressively. He's able to build that meter back, and now Phoenix lets loose the level 3 on reversal, pops the X to stay safe, but again, it's full invincibility on the side of Maru. Ooh. As we do confirm from full screen.
That was insane from Maru here. I cannot believe he was able to get that done.
With both the Phoenixes gone, I was going to say the playing field looking a bit even here. Prodigy drops the combo, tries to go for the second DP to pick it up. 2 times in a row we get the drop here. But I will say, I think it's a still advantage Prodigy.
I mean, he has a good life lead here. If you get Morrigan off the table, then it's just Chun-Li. But Maru gets one hit and he can run away. On the way down, spinning bird kick, no shot!
It's his sponsor tag. You have to know that he's gonna do SBK.
Yeah. Now you gotta get out of there. You can't take much chip here. Perfectly done, using the double, the triple jump. Oh, and the wall jump, bro. He was like, there's no way you're going to get me.
Yeah, at that point, time is of the essence. Unfortunately, Prodigy, no way to brute force it there. You hate to see it.
Damn, they're like even bar call right here. See, I think they're both okay with being like, you know what, let's just gentleman's agreement. We'll go to 5 bars and then we'll fight.
Oi, spinning bird kick. Potential to go for the snap here. Got to go for it early if you're going to.
Ooh, the drop on the launcher there.
I was going to look for the TAC. Went for the flight and actually gets caught out of it here. Happy birthday for both. And the TAC to the side is going to be able to get rid of the Magneto here. That side TAC not going to be too impactful.
I mean, you could have went for 2 and got the Phoenix and not had your own Dark Phoenix. Going into the Infinite is probably a good call to get your meter up.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So get your money up.
Get your bread up.
You enunciate the hell of that B. He's that bread. Straight away, trying to close the distance here. Prodigy in a situation where definitely needs to be the aggressor a little bit more. You don't have to go pedal to the metal, but you definitely need to be the one moving forward.
Yeah, you don't want to be too passive. That's how you get in trouble. I mean, at least Maru's willing to spend early on. I mean, with such a sizable life lead, why not? Watch out for the H on the way down here. Prodigy playing this low and slow. He's looking for that perfect spot.
Somebody said, ketchup on hot dogs is straight to jail. I mean, I don't like ketchup, but...
I don't like ketchup on hot dogs
crazy.
either. I'm a mustard guy for hot dogs.
Back to the same side. Misses out. Nice tech on the throw, though. Prodigy, not enough life to play with here, I don't think. Maru, even with the X Factor running out, it should be enough to get the finish. There it is.
Damn, Maru up 2-0 right now? He's finding his stride in top 24 right now. Okay, got the air throw here. Yeah, we're going to be able to convert that. Possibly a TAC look.
That ketchup's too sweet. I don't know. It's not terrible.
It's just not for me.
It's not for me.
It's not for me.
If I'm getting a hot dog, I either want like a Seattle or like a Chicago or just like a chili cheese dog.
Dude, a chili cheese. You want to make those this weekend? We should. All right, I'm about it. Let's do this. Let's make this happen.
We figured this out.
Yeah, great game plan.
Nice infinite from Maru, by the way. Really good.
We don't need to talk
If Maru
about
completes
anything.
this one, he can have a hot dog too. Yeah, come get a chili cheese dog, my boy. Back again, raining down hell. Nice push block timing there to avoid the high-low.
Trying to find the mark. High-low right here. Oh, great blocks from Prodigy in that sequence.
And I just feel like, yeah, just a little bit behind on the curve there. I did not think Maru was going to make it in time going for that slow flight forward.
He knew what he was doing. I mean, I felt the same way for a second, but, like, he had all day to confirm that.
Oi. Unfortunately, dashes into the fireball there. Morrigan still at full health. Opportunity to potentially steal the meter. You've got to kill the Morrigan here. So, obviously, you don't want to X, but she has to go.
I don't think you can't spend here. Yeah, I was saying you're gonna try to set up the assist, but now you're gonna get Chun killed for it.
You could have gone DPX Soul Drain. I think that works. I think actually Maru missed an opportunity to win the game there.
You have to do it with Chun-Li. So you DP, you use your X, you call Chun, then you Soul Drain. 100% correct. Like it was there.
Oi, sneaks in for the low. Didn't even pop the X Factor yet. Oh, no, but here it is. Both players going to get their activation straight away. The Feathers take a lot of damage as Prodigy takes a better angle and is able to get the instant dash in.
I love it when they have 2 Phoenix and they both pop at the same time. It's just straight chaos on the board. Oh, speaking of chaos, getting it started here for Maru. Got them both. I think you go right straight through and you get the kills.
Yep, definitely worth it. Finishing shower, at least gets the Morrigan, and I think your team does well to control the Magneto. Even if you didn't spend that extra bar, I think you're still in great position.
Maru did the right thing. Oh, even better here. Great confirm. Lightning Legs doing their job. X Factor to steal just in case. Dude, we have contingency plans just in case it didn't work out, but okay, we're back.
Still good on the high-low, though. Maru able to get the finish. after the drain, and that's what we were talking about. Able to use the DP, go for the drain, still get that extra little bit of damage. And again, because you have such low health on Phoenix, you don't really have to do too much of an extended combo. Super, X Factor, 1 Fireball, usually like just enough.
Ron.
Warm up.
The raisins.
Yeah, absolutely. On to the next one. Here we go. Pick us back at it again. That point, Akuma continuing to win here in the top 24 losers now.
Who did Joker lose to?
That's a great question.
I don't know.
Joker straight in with the shockwave, though. That is a big weakness of Akuma, and it's a particularly exploited by Magneto, but anything that instantly hits him at like that height kind of destroys him because he's so committal on demon flips.
Yeah.
Like Vajra cooks him.
Oh, all
Jam
day.
session.
But I mean, if you have the right assist, right? Like, I think Doom Beam is really good, but you know, a sneaky one, I like missiles for Akuma.
That's true, actually. I see people have been asking about Tong, by the way. Tong is is out at TwitchCon right now, by the way. Y'all are stuck with just us. We're gonna have a good time though.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I wish I was able to go.
A goofy ass stream. Dude, I wanted to go.
I know. But we had to do some Marvel.
The show must go on.
It has to go on, correct. And it's going on right now. Joker looking pretty damn good. A little fake action right there from...
Oh, a little too far there. Crouching medium. Ends up finding the mark. And all good just like that. Wesker definitely going to go down. Your boy Albert, unfortunately, going to have to see the next game. Joker, game 1. Already in the pocket here. I missed the Iron Man already. I know he just switched back to 0.
He may pull it out later.
But I love
It's
seeing
losers
Iron.
right now.
I love seeing the Iron
Someone
guy.
did ask a good question. I think Tong likes raisins.
He probably likes raisins, and he
Yeah.
and he definitely prefers mustard to ketchup, 100%.
I think he's a ketchup guy.
He would be saying the exact same thing as me with mustard and ketchup. Can we get a call in from Tong on mustard versus ketchup?
Viking guy, $20 to the Mechwarrior. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support.
With the message that's incorrect. But it's good to see you, homie. Raisins for the win. You're wrong, brother. Thank you, No Gamer. Thanks again to everybody who's been helping out with that Mechwarrior. Appreciate y'all a ton.
Oh, what an air throw. Here we go. Mr. Pinkus has played pretty damn good. I'm not familiar with them, so this is the first time I've watched them play.
I'm learning about their game 100%.
They have a pretty good tempo with that Akuma, though. He's pretty hard to stop. But air throw from Joker, get the party started. Can you adjust this? Oh, not quite. Good try, though.
At the same time, I was looking for the air throw there on the way down with the pizza cutter. Instead, it's just a cross-up this time. Resets the situation. Try to go for a little and-one mixtape type stuff there. Pinkus mashes crouching light and then goes straight in for the hard kick. Respect.
You try to hit him with the hot sauce. Oh, almost had it with that M. Counter hit would have did it right there for sure. S whiffing, but great DHC usage here. Got the dive kick. Does connect here. Okay, we're good for it. Good luck, soldier. Wesker, you're going to need it.
Somebody said, what's the best bread to use for a hot dog? And someone said, hot dog bread immediately. Shout out to the chat. Never, please never change. I love you all so much. Shout out to my dad. $25 says, all my children love mustard and hate raisins. That's my dad.
That is your dad.
Let's go.
Did your dad call you proxy, too?
No, hell no.
That should be funny as hell. Right on cue, Dad.
Perfect. 2-0 in favor of Joker now.
I still can't believe they said hot dog bread. Though.
It's perfect. It's literally perfect. Full connect, works it out. Got the knockdown here and dashes away. Had an opportunity, but unfortunately was already committed to the crouching heavy. So during that slide, no way to be able to cancel out fast enough to get the confirm. Has to X defensively.
Is that going to whiff? Another DP super if you had the bar right there would have been perfect.
Norman, it was just very funny timing. It was the next comment after. Oh, man.
All right, man. You know what? I love some Wesker OTG. Oh, you try some shit? That was crazy. We almost got that.
Straight through the hard drive. Manages to get the kill on the point character here. Dr. Doom lucky to get away with as little damage as they did. And finally, chat with a good poll. Sweet pickles are bad. Pickles are goated, but sweet pickles ain't it. Pickles are insane, though. I love pickles.
I like them both. I'm indifferent on this. No argument from me.
Respect.
You know, like when we go to Atlanta and we go to Fred's Burgers.
Oh, I'm down.
And you know the pickles on that burger are ridiculous,
What
dude.
a block from this guy.
I cannot wait. Fantastic defense here. While we talk about pickles.
Doubled up on the side swap. Manages to get the punish here. 2 games to 0. Dr. Pincus. Oh, no. Upgraded him to a doctor. Mr. Pincus, no.
Oh, no. Not quite out of it. Oh. Damn, the stand H so meaty there from Joker.
Okay, that was a cute way to try and convert it. Fortunately, misses out. Joker going for a lot of random resets here to get that Sogenma activated.
I can't see Mr. Pincus coming back from this one. Joker has filled the screen with every projectile known to man.
Yeah, at that point, there's just no inhabitable space.
There's drones, there's laser beams, there's a sword, there's little robots chasing you down. What can you do?
They did nothing. But it's real. I mean,
it's not real.
That makes sense to me. Honestly and truly, at this point, I don't know what's real and what's not. It's whatever. It's a vegetable. I need to eat it.
It's all a figment of your imagination anyways.
Yeah. Remember when I broke my tooth on stream? That was eating broccoli, by the way.
Oh.
Fun fact.
So at least it's targeted hate. You understand why.
All right, on to the next one here. Still in the loser's bracket, it's going to be BBlue faced off against Max, and that's an amazing walk-up throw. He'll get the extra bit of damage there, get the punish, avoid the potential mix-up. Oh my God.
That's why I think of raisins. Oh, low profile to stand M.
Okay, straight in with the Gamma Crush. Doesn't have to avoid it though, not too much of a worry here. Drones able to open us up to be able to get a little more aggressive, but after a tech is able to reset the situation.
Static, I can't say that. He'll freak out, dude. WALK, you can't say that to dogs. Wow,
the drone just barely connects, is able to save us here. Manages to get underneath, but put themselves in a weird spot where he couldn't really commit to the cross-up, and we get the throw into the corner. The jump loop drops, has to go for the reset, and BBlue, of course, smashing the jam session.
That was a great mash right there, just in case. Going for the counter. Okay, right into the jam session. I thought he was going to be able to pick that up if we X. I was for sure an X was coming right there.
Yeah.
Air tag. Okay, looking for the crouch and frame trap. Almost had it. Looks like we were a little late there.
Ooh, and actually amazing use of the pulse there. The late drone actually gets the interruption, but with this, able to get the tag and get that extra bit of damage here after the X Factor. Very smart. I do that combo sometimes, and people always are like, "Why are you doing swag stuff?" It's like, no, dude. It actually is like, it's more damage.
You're like, I just like it too.
Tagging the Sentinel is just, it's good. And it's fun.
This is as optimal as I'm getting. No further than that, right? Oh, looking for the air command throw. BBlue, very patient at the start of the match.
Yeah. Oh, could have committed to the forward gamma charge there. Doubles up, gets them both. Could have X-Factored 2 massive misses from Max.
I don't think you're going to get a better shot than that right there. Yeah, look at that. Just neutral jump guns, jam session call. Oh, almost had it again. Oh, we're so early on our command throws. Max has the right idea because BBlue is more willing to kind of be patient.
Super kill is BBlue. Have to take the incoming here as Dr. Strange looking for the air throw. BBlue with the late reaction trying to tech, and it doesn't quite go their way.
That's a good hit right here. Get a little bit more extensions. I'm having a hard time seeing how you're going to kill here. So TAC, or you're just going to cash the bar?
Damn. That's all it takes.
Grab him.
Yeah, get on up there. Take the throw. All you really need to be able to get the finish. Back down to the earth. And now Dante solo with drones, with Hulk, even with Nova. I mean, this is like...
Oh! Okay. All right, BBlue.
I was going to say very hard, but that was actually an unbelievable way to open this up here. What a great start on Hulk. And being able to get killed with only meter is also huge.
You had to be ready. You had to be so ready for that. You could jump grab or mash stand H in that. Prop Shredder, just luckily enough with the chip here. Super negative, but man, so is Reverb Shock.
Yeah.
Especially if it whiffs like that. Okay, we have 2 bars to spin here with the X. Can we get it? Not quite, but okay, the throw follow.
I was actually fortunate from Tudamax also, because if you let that super rock all the way through, a lot of the times, unless you're in the corner, you won't fall into the drone.
That hits.
I thought we were going to be able to avoid it. I thought we were going to be able to turn in time.
No, we got the follow-up here. Okay, we're good for it. Definitely can get the kill. Hammer almost whiffed. Sometimes just jumping back neutral, it's a little scary on that sequence. There, M's. Yeah, throw for the win here to the max. Going on set point now.
Yeah, I think honestly in Sentinel versus Dante, as long as Dante's not in DT, maybe I'm crazy. I think it's like very slightly Sentinel. The second Dante's in DT, that's 6-4 though. Dude,
Yeah.
you have no answer to the laser.
Air raid's kind of too good against Sentinel for sure.
You get lasered so much, and you take every hit and take a billion chip.
Oh, yeah. When you're in X Factor, too, dude, that is such a great chip tool. I don't know. I kind of see it more like 5-5-ish.
Respect.
If it's solo.
I'm saying 51-49.
Shut the hell up.
Nice extension there. Doesn't even have to spin the bar. Tudamax looking good here. Potentially going to close this out if B-Blue doesn't have some kind of answer coming up.
What a check there from B-Blue. Tudamax has been going for the command throw like most of the game, and people will not let him get it.
I like that though. Stay on your toes.
For the meaty set jam session afterwards. Look for the fame chops too as well. Tudamax doing a good job with the movement, able to get out of there, steer clear. Got the bait.
Hard drive is going to be able to pass through. I think it's just barely going to hit Strange, which it does, and Standing Light picks it up. Dante manages to escape somehow, but with no X Factor and that amount of life, that's guaranteed chip.
Strange just got sent to the astral dimension, bro.
Yeah, he did.
Everything.
I love the layers, though, from Tudamax. Gets the hit, pops the X Factor, preemptively hard drives, knowing that B-Blue's either going to go, it's either projectile counter or level 3. B-Blue 100% is going for some kind of invincible reversal to stop your layers of offense there. So the hard drive covers just about everything. B-Blue. All right, here we go. Another losers match here. Got the fabulous Zucchini back at it again, facing off against Tyler K. This has been grand finals more than once, and this is a top 24 losers match currently.
Some things have changed tonight, man. Some people have lost in weird situations, but here we go, man. TJ on a great start now.
Followed up, here it is with Gamma Crush. Very nice. Remora in chat says, winner plays me. Remora also in loser's bracket.
Good job,
Holy
Remora.
moly.
There we go, got the extensions. TJ's on a tear now. DC out a little early, not quite enough. He didn't let it rock the whole way through. Definitely a risk there. Cross under, there we go, X Factor, easy.
Yeah, all you need from there. Follows up beautifully, uses the rocket punch. Vergil, not long for this world, saving the X Factor for the next game. Unfortunate.
Okay, TJ looked like he kind of picking it back up because like earlier we saw his winner's exit. Got kind of beat up a little bit, but he's looking like he's found it now.
He'll jump heavy, trying to get the clap. For that air stall as best we can.
Oh, yo, Dante actually saved Zero's life right
The
there.
hero we deserve.
On the way out, no DHC, didn't have the bar, no X. Okay, so we're willing to give Hulk away.
Okay, got the OTG. And killing Hulk really is the this is the golden ticket. At that point, the team is pretty much compromised, and it takes an error from Tyler K for the situation to get back. No, truly, I mean, just like, as soon as Hulk is gone, like, what is Sentinel doing here?
We're hard driving. That's it. It said reset neutral.
Okay, good start. Now what?
Fight for your life.
That's the hard part, man.
Hopefully call the mayor. I mean, we've seen TJ be able to do this on Zero May Cry teams before, right? Like, he finds unique ways to get in hit.
I feel like Tyler does a really good job of just, you know, keeping it safe, keeping it stable, not doing too much. I feel like the way to get hit at Zero here is doing too much.
That was too much.
That was too much.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't even know what side. Good luck on that one. Unfortunately, it's going to be the kill again. Zucchini, one more time for the mix.
Oh, didn't do enough.
Yeah, that time. Jump, light, meaty, is able to stop out the Helmbreaker attempt. The fabulous Zucchini says Hulk is just an afterthought. Not something I really need.
No, it's like we were saying. TJ finds unique ways of getting the hit, man. Like, that all started because of literally the Haggar super, and Tyler crossed himself up with a command teleport on the way down. That's it. That's how volatile this game is.
Oh, yeah.
You are in winning position, and just like that, one mistake.
Double up the lightning loops now. Well, zoop, zoop all the way home.
A little bit more. DP for the finisher. Don't even get that far. Okay, Tyler. Found some momentum here on his side. Okay, you blocked everything.
Try to establish the fireball game on the ground. That's one place that Sentinel actually does okay, is that if there's no full buster charge on the side from zero, spit's pretty good.
TJ have plinks now? Since when?
That's a recent
Yeah.
addition, yeah.
He was not plinking before.
A couple weeks, I think.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That should change the game here. All right, gonna bring in the Mare. Definitely the right call. I generally like TJ usually having Sentinel as an anchor, though. That is his comeback character.
Oh
Damn!
my god. Vergil solo. Oh no.
If there's a character that have solo, it's definitely Vergil. Oh,
Good block though.
no shot.
But you can't do anything. He's gonna spin.
Spinny. All right, Spinny Man, spin. See, he hasn't spun yet.
I still think about that one time that guy said invincible, man.
And
The X pushed him away with the super here. Not gonna be a He's gonna be a punish. Did he know that was gonna cross up? You're a nerd. If you did. That's tight. Because I'm pretty sure that crossed him up.
That's like one of those moments, man. Good luck, gamer. I don't have to block this.
Full send on the super. You gotta respect it from Tyler K.
I mean, Vergil's so good, you can get away with that. Invincible man spin.
Okay. Jumped over, is able to block. Deals with the first layer of the busters pretty well. Good call of the Lariat.
Oh, bad call on the assist.
Yeah, jam session is gone. Once again, another Vergil game potentially. Has to go for the DHC, but has plenty of time to tag back.
Oh, the 2x KO.
She said the thing.
Hello, the thing.
Oh,
no.
Yeah. Shouts Tyler K. He just bodies them.
It could happen that way for sure. I mean, we saw Idom in his previous match go to the last game and then swap to his main team.
Yeah. But now, same situation as before. Gets up into the air, sets up all the traps.
Oh,
the
good
jump
tech forward throw. Yeah.
The jump timing there actually worked out pretty well, and we are going to go for the tag into the Dormammu.
Oh, good teleport right there. Caught him in the command normal. Just too much commitment with that sometimes. Yeah.
Then we get the DHC round harvest. Tags back in. Power the.
You can confirm all that if you go Inferno.
Damn.
Yeah, that's so disgusting. I honestly think Dormammu is a good partner for Trish because he has huge normals that have time to confirm that. Hopscotch.
That's true. Even though he used the trap to actually stuff out the Wesker assist shot. Here we go. Pops the X. Finds the throw, recognizing that everything had dropped. Living Legend. Situational awareness is ridiculous.
It looked like he comboed a throw. Like real talk, for a second, I was like, what is he doing?
Lanza goes for the low voltage, though. Somehow manages to survive the chip out here. It's just killing X Factor time. That's really all you need to do here. DP, right as the X Factor runs out. Trish did her job.
Oh, go with meaty light there from Legend. Oh, no. Gonna lose Wesker now.
Nice try, Soldier.
Not quite. Not quite. We're back in. No X Factor. Has to eat that. No DP.
He teleported into that, I think.
I think so. He's looking for a demon. Stop scheming.
Hey, listen, if you go for the teleport and they go for the teleport in the wrong timing, Demon is definitely on the possibility. Lands against the S. Here's the Tatsu. Air throw.
Trying to keep it plus there. I don't think that's going to kill. It's going to be a lot of damage. No, it's none at all.
And no damage, unfortunately, there. And oh, no, Living Legend. You can hear him spinning. He committed the Tatsu as soon as they jumped.
That one hurts, definitely, for sure. Legend had so many good situations where he had Idom back to the wall there. Okay. Oh, looking for the fuzzy guard, jump light. Oh, damn, the Bucky. There we go. Legend able to get that good first hit here on Trish. I mean, now you get to bypass all that neutral play of Trish. There we go. Combination punch. More than enough here for Legend. Flame grenade. Got it all set. Now you get the mix-up after this. Now throw.
Dude, it's always the throw there. Chris Redfield doesn't have high-low, doesn't have left-right. You know what? Honest, hard-working strike throw is all this guy needs.
Honest 9 to 5. Here you go. Strike throw.
Truly.
Got the hit off the flame grenade. Legend in good position right now. He should be able to take this one.
Lincoln Tablet. The way that you need it. The Hammer of Dawn.
Do you like this super?
Cooked him. I think that super is fucking sick.
Okay.
I think it's so cool, actually. I think I oversell that super because I think it's really tight.
It's not bad. It's just different.
That's just funny.
Yeah, I feel that.
I also just like supers where it's like, I like aiming.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's cool.
It's a game in the game if you drop it, right? Got the confirm. I'm not sure. Chris has a lot of health. I don't think that's going to kill. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, low voltage, unfortunately, not dealing with the Magnum very well. Gets the tag. The flame grenade is behind him. Tried to go for some fuzzy stuff there. The rising jump light with the bolt was actually a cool idea.
Idom has the right idea with Trish. Like, that is her bread and butter outside of, like, dive kicks and zoning, you know? She can mix you up real quick, and then if you get that jump light, you X-Factor S afterwards.
I cannot believe Wesker somehow avoided that flame carpet the whole time. It was in the middle of the screen, though, and that is probably the place he's least likely to hit. But right there, both characters caught in it. Maximum Wesker goes for the one hit and guarantees the soft knockdown. Uses that for the X.
That was dope. I actually don't think I ever see Weskers do that often. Now up to Trish here all by herself. I mean, she has a lot of work to do here, and we're not going to get to see that.
Yeah, and I feel like, see, Wesker, that one I do know. That matchup is fine for Trish. Wesker, a lot of the time, he struggles against against characters who are able to just sit at the top of the screen against him here, and Trish is definitely one of the best at just occupying that space. You can just sit there forever.
Honestly, I think most of these characters actually probably struggle against Trish besides Akuma. I mean, Wesker probably fights, but Chris, technically, it shouldn't be a thing, right? Because she can just, that's crazy. Oh, what a snipe there. So good with the assist call from Legend.
Oh no, but the timing is off there. Luckily, the flame grenade saves us, at least on layer 1, but Idom is still able to mash it out and get the hit. Extra extensions there, consuming 0 spells. That's a cool little extra.
Yeah. You think Dormammu shouldn't take any damage when he gets hit by flame grenade?
I feel like that's how it should be. I'm also an advocate that where ice characters should take double damage chip from fire characters in fighting games.
That'd be cool.
So don't let me bounce.
No, yeah, it'd be broken, but it'd be cool. There we go, got the X for Idom here. He has a chance here to tie it up now. Definitely a good look. Got the Wesker. Oh, he went right into the Agamotto.
In a weird spot now. Lance gets a little bit of chip here. Gets him caught in the air, so that's guaranteed from there. Commits again. Okay, avoids the chip with the demon, but that's very expensive. Luckily, we're able to cash out pretty effectively here.
Legend was scheming.
No way. Come on.
I tried so bad.
Settle down.
No, why would you do that? That's Idom.
I mean, I respect it, but
Good try, though. Good try, Legend. I do respect it, because I wouldn't do that shit. He said, I was trying to make it 3 for 3 tonight.
I was gonna say he's had some pretty good. He's 50% hit rate on demons right now.
We talked about it. Equivalent exchange is real, man. You tried. It's like, you did something cool, some shit's gonna happen to you soon.
Love that extra little extension there. That round trip, being able to get that extra bit of damage, so sick.
Oh, okay. Got the block right there. Oh, the teleport S on the way down, man. Especially with like Dormammu's movement in normals, it covers so much distance out of a teleport so quickly.
Way to deal with the high-low there. Fully commits to the maximum. Wesker gets the hit and gets the glasses off.
Definitely help with that speed boost, man. Wesker, he's a little bit off the teleport. Great thinking from Idom. Easy X Factor here. We're trying to finish this bad boy out. Especially in level 3, you're dead for that.
I also think that Idom's team isn't that afraid of Akuma. I feel like he's got really, really good movement. He can do a good job of just being annoying and stalling time. But when that X Factor does get popped, if it even gets a chance to get popped.
Oh, he's going for it.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, Idom. Don't be styling on him, too. His Akuma's dangerous.
Yeah, dropping out on the infinite there. Unfortunate. Manages to get the cross up. Forces the X Factor.
Got the stare down here. A little push guard action. Idom just has to stall as long as he can to stay away from Akuma here.
And just like that, falls on down with the normal. Is able to get the interruption. Idom's going to take the victory. 3-2.